Today is a big day. The Christmas lights are going up at my house. And so I was kind of asking to Stu, when is the proper time to turn them on? You know, because the people come by and they put them up. And then when do you turn them on? When do you turn them on?
The
people come by. Because people came out to your house already.
Magical fairies came by.
Magic fairies
fly
came by.
and they come to the top of your house.
I wish they'd stop by my place.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they
Well, you got to ask for them well in advance. You got to say, hey, Magic Fairies, this is around, Easter.
Really?
Yeah, when the Magic Fairies are out for spring. And you say, hey, can you come back in the winter and put up some lights?
So I'm just stuck with my red spotlight in the driveway.
You're stuck. You're stuck now.
Okay.
So whether people come by and Magic Fairies do it, or you do it yourself,
Yeah.
when is it appropriate to turn them on? Because I really want to turn them on tonight.
Mine are on now.
Yours are on already.
Yeah, they've been on for about 4 days.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care.
4 days.
Yep.
You just turned them on.
Just turn. Well, we had them. We had magical fairies that came by.
Fairies came
to
by.
do that. And
Yeah.
I did this. I think the first time when I was in Pennsylvania, which is there's this weird thing. It's called capitalism.
Yeah.
And what capitalism provides is an opportunity for you to give people lots of currency so that they will come and do things that you don't want to do.
I've recently discovered
Yeah,
that.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
And what you could do with these Christmas lights is you can make them look like trash on your house, as I did many years in a row. Awful.
Always.
I'm guilty of
Always.
being horrible at doing
And
this.
my wife would always be,
Well, you gotta, do this right. You gotta put them, you gotta cover the cords. The cords can't be visible. The cords have to be wrapped. You have to wrap them.
shut up. Oh, shut up.
Yeah. And well, that's kind of. And you
That was
look
your
at it.
Thanksgiving weekend.
And then what would happen? When we were in Houston, the lights I put up were too much for the circuit breaker at our house.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't designed for 10,000 more lights for some reason.
What?
I don't know why.
What a scam.
I know. And so it would blow out it would shut down our house every once in a while. And so we'd have to, they'd blow, and then it would sometimes blow the house circuit breaker. And so in order to be able to use the refrigerator and the microwave and maybe some lights in the house, I'd have to unplug the Christmas lights.
We just plug them into the neighbor's house like I did. Works every time.
I'd have to do that sometime. Not now, because the Magic Fairies come, and they fixed it so that doesn't happen.
That's nice of them.
Which is nice.
That is.
And so I got tired of doing that. I got tired of going through. And then the other thing is, you put them up, and they work when you plug them in. But the second you put them on a tree or a bush or anything around your house, they go out. I got so tired of that. I did that for 30 years. Yeah. I'm done with that now. So finally, we got somebody else to do it. And so,
Well, and there's levels of this too, because there are these companies. There's a lot of them down here. There was only one that I knew of in Pennsylvania, but here they'll come.
Everybody does it. Every landscaping group does it.
This is essentially what they do, and so they'll come in and they'll put there's a few things that they offer, and you can design it however you want, and they'll come and do it. And you go and you buy the lights, and then they will put them up there, and then
they take them down and they put them someplace where they're not clogging up your house.
Right, and then they will put them
that.
back up the next year for basically half
They
price.
really are magic
Quote
fairies.
unquote half price. So, but the point is they'll be like, all right, we'll put all the lights on the peaks of your house, and the ones that are on the second floor, and it's a peak, so it's really high. We will go up there. That'll be $4, and then we will wrap a light around that bush there for $17,000. So you can. I don't understand the pricing.
I know.
Of it. So
I know.
it's so for me, and to be honest, this is a ridiculous expenditure but I love Christmas. I love Christmas lights. I don't care.
Me too. And I'm willing to pay just about anything.
Yeah, exactly. So you get to that point where it's Christmas. I want to do the whole thing up. There is some value, okay, for me not getting on a 40-foot ladder and putting lights really high on my house.
Yeah.
The value is my life and my death situation. I'd like to keep it on the life side of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will kill myself if I attempt to do what they do. I understand
you should at least
they're
try.
doing. Right. Well, no, I should not. Thank you, Jeffy. But when it comes to putting lights in a freaking bush in front of my house, all right, I'm not spending money to do that. I can't understand.
I have to because I've got the wife who.
You're not doing it right. You're not doing that. You're not doing it anymore.
Okay.
And by the way,
Whatever.
are you with me on the net lighting not being legitimate?
Not being legitimate?
I feel like the net lighting, where you just take basically a cargo net of lights and just throw it on top of a bush, that's cheating.
I'm okay with it, though, if it looks good.
If it looks, I
If
feel
the
like
end
it
result is good,
It
it's
looks
fine with
too
me.
formatted to me.
I'm okay with it.
So I'm
What
not
I
on
wasn't
that
okay
bandwagon.
with, we had this little teeny crepe myrtle. We wanted to do some extra lights this year, and so we have this crepe myrtle in the front of the house.
A what?
Crepe myrtle?
Crepe myrtle.
What the heck is that?
You don't know what a crepe myrtle is?
What's a crepe
They're
myrtle?
It's sort of semi-tropical
Yeah, it's a
plants
plant. It's a
here.
plant.
They're
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Okay.
It's the
So it's some
colors.
sort of
So
tree.
it's not a big tree. It's just a bush, right? And this crepe myrtle stands about maybe this high.
Okay.
And we said, hey, can you do the crepe myrtle? And they said, sure. And we said, how much extra would that be?
$17,000.
$500. We're like, wait, what?
This is what I'm talking about.
For a crepe myrtle? Well, they came out and I knew that this was going to happen because I knew the crepe myrtle couldn't be. You know, I could go out there and do it for $1.
Yeah.
$1 in lights.
And a half an hour of time.
In a half an hour, less than that. So they came out and they said, yeah, we way overcharged you on the crepe myrtle. I thought, yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I actually got some new lights for the back of the house.
You
this
see,
time, for the
Pat is
price
not
of
about
what the
cost
crepe
cutting.
myrtle- No.
When it comes to this.
Like, we can give you a refund of $500 or
Or
more. Or somewhere
or
else.
we
I'm
can-
like, or let's go, or more.
Or
let's do more.
it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable how stupid I am at Christmas time.
Yes.
All sense goes right out the window. All sense, all savings. I don't care. That's good. Let's spend it.
It's so funny. You really are, especially because your wife is very
Very frugal.
frugal is the word I was
And
looking
she
for.
was the one that made the decision last year that for my birthday, which is, before the end of this month, she decided she was going to do this big surprise. And so we were out somewhere. I don't know. We were on some kind of trip for work. And when I came back, we had this Christmas light thing. And I'm like, wow, this is nice. She's like, happy birthday. How much did that cost? Oh, we don't want to talk about that. It was really surprising from her because she's frugal.
But did you notice how they covered the cords?
Yeah,
Notice
the
how they
cords
covered the
are
cords.
covered.
And
They're
that's the thing,
covered.
it does look perfect.
It does.
Every
You can't-
light's exactly spaced out perfectly. It looks very
Yeah.
aligned.
They don't burn out, and if they do, they come out and
come out and fix them,
If
yeah.
anything goes wrong, they come right out and fix it. But they should for that price.
Yes, yes, they should. $500 for a crepe myrtle?
Yeah.
Fix
Yeah,
it.
fix it.